Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 23, and I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I'm missed all of you. It's been a long time. I'm a little nervous again, I guess, because I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just gonna jump right in. First off, thank you everybody for the well wishes for our moving. It took a lot longer than we thought. It was a huge process. I understand why people don't want to move, and I never ever want to move again. I'm like, we are staying here forever. Long process, but glad it's over. We're completely in this house and out of the other house. That's all taken care of. Everything's going really good here. Everything's pretty much set up, except, we still have things to clean up at my dad's. But like my kitchen and my living room, that was the main things I wanted decorated and all done, and that is done, and I'm glad. My dad is super happy. He loves having us here. When he sees all my decor everywhere, he keeps telling me, this is the nicest the house has ever looked before. He's like, it looks so homey. So that makes me happy that he accepts all of my farmhouse decor everywhere. And it's definitely the best decision we ever made. It was a tough one, but seeing how happy he is and getting to spend tons of time with him, and seeing him laughing and having a good time, it just makes us know that we made the right decision. So everything is going really good on that front. Besides some of the extra work we still have to do, but we're plugging right along and we're all really, really happy. The boys are settling in really good. They've had some friends over. The other night they decided, it was like 40 degrees outside, and they decided they wanted to jump in the pool because of course Chase dares John to do everything. And John's like, well, I can't not take a dare. So he jumps in the pool, and then of course they're videotaping it. And then of course Chase is like, well, I have to do it too. So we've already tested out the freezing cold pool, or they have, not me. I don't get in unless it's bath water. So they're doing really good. And Chase should be getting his license in April. So then he can drive to school. So I don't have to do that anymore. And they can go see their friends more. But everything's really good here. So thank you guys all so much for the well wishes. And then I know a lot of you have been excited about the she shed, which I think is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I am in here today. This is where I'm going to be filming from now on. As you can see, shiplap walls. That was the one thing that I asked my husband. I was like, okay, if I can have whatever I want, in here, I want shiplap walls. I wanted to bring the farmhouse theme into here also, because I'll be spending a lot of time in here, and you guys know how much I love farmhouse. So that was the first thing that I asked for, was a shiplap wall. And he's like, well, I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. And he did an amazing job. And I do have some shelves up. It is still not fully decorated. I know you guys want a tour, and I promise you I'm gonna give you guys an inside of the she shed tour. I still have to do some decorating, and we still have to get a couple things organized, and then I will give you guys a tour. So I'm hoping by my next video in 2 weeks, I will either have it at the end of the video, or I will do a separate video on it. The outside is not done at all. We still have, my hubby has still a lot of other stuff he has to do. So I told him, don't worry about that. We can do that later. But almost done. And it's huge, and it's a lot of room. So a lot of decorating I have to do and fill up space. I'll still have blank walls and stuff, but I'm so happy in it. It's a really nice space to work in. Loving it. So that's how that's going. I think that's pretty much, like, that's not enough that's been going on. Just, settling in. It's starting to feel like home again here. So we're all really happy, and that's about it that's been going on here, which again is enough. It's been quite a bit. So let's jump into stitching. I do have a lot, but I did not get much done during the time of the move, and I was kind of having withdrawals. I hadn't done any finishing in like over a month and a half. So last week is when I got I finally got some finishing done, and I was a little worried because I'm like, I can't think of any ideas. Like, it just brain just totally gone. I think just because of everything that's been going on. But I was able to get some finishing done. I've been stitching now again. And I think once the shed is completely done, I will be back a little bit more into my normal routine. So I'm trying, guys, but I do have quite a bit to show you today. So let's get into my finishes. So the first one is Home of a Needleworker by Little House Needleworks. And this is one of my favorites. I've wanted to stitch it for such a long time. It is stitched on Lugana that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just coffee tea dyed it. And I know I had some questions. When you coffee tea dye the Lugana, I only dunk it just for a very short period of time. It doesn't do the molting color where it's like marbled, like Monaco. Because if you leave it in too long, it kind of makes it look weird. So I just do it just a tiny bit, really quick, but it still gives it enough color, and because I'm really loving Lugana. So anyway, this is finished just on a board that I believe I got at Michael's. And then attached with sticky board, I have some white rickrack under there, and then some red check material. We got a bow, 2 bows. And then these right here, I decided, because it had it stitched in there, that I would take little spools of thread and then just stick some greenery in it to kind of match. So that is that finish, and I love it. And it's gonna go on the wall. There's gonna be stuff on this wall too. This is one of the things. So there's the first one. Okay, let's throw that one over there. The second one is, it was by Priscilla and Chelsea, and it was Welcome Spring, but I changed mine to say something different because I wanted it up all year round. And mine says Our Coop. And so this is just a frame that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby. It was kind of a grayish color, so I just put some stain on it, made it a little darker brown, because I did do my chicken brown. And then I added some, I don't know if you can see the material, it's like chicken wire, which I thought went better with my coop. So, and then I added some ribbon and some greenery, and I love how it turned out. Because I didn't want something spring, I wanted, you know, again, wanted something that would go up all year round. And I keep debating, because I'm doing so much chicken stitching right now. I'm all into chickens. And I'm debating whether to put this in my kitchen, or I might put it in my craft room, because I have quite a few chicken things, and my dad's like, where are you gonna put all those? I'm like, I don't know, Dad, maybe in the kitchen somewhere, you know? And I have that already set up, so I'm not sure where it's gonna go yet, but since it's gonna be farmhousey in here, I might be putting the chicken stuff in here. We'll have to see. So this wall will be kind of like stitching stuff, and then more farmhouse. It'll just kind of be a mishmash of everything. But that's how craft rooms are supposed to be, right? Okay, my next one is Stitch Now, Worry Later. And this one was by Lizzie Kate, and it is stitched on Mushroom Lugana. So I found this little house at Hobby Lobby, and I mounted it on sticky board, and then this is just some blue fabric, and then I found this really cool twine, but it had leaves in it. So I glued that around it because I thought it went perfectly with the vines right there. I added 3 bows, and then I took the 2 spools of thread, put some floss around them, and just glued them down there. And I really like how this turned out too. And this will definitely go on my wall up here. Okay. Let's see. The next one is Hen Party by Little House Needleworks, and it is stitched on Vintage Country Mocha Ada. All right, and this is this one. My ribbons are kind of going wonky here. Okay, so this one again has white rickrack around it, and then the buffalo check red gingham fabric. And with this one, it took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, but I had this extra fence left over, so I glued that with E6000 glue, and I glued the stitch piece. Sorry guys, it's been a while, so I glued that inside, and then I stuck greenery kind of inside so it looks like it's coming out of the fence. And then on top, I have 3 ribbons, and a piece of cotton and a chicken button. And I'm super happy with how this turned out. Especially when, again, like when you get an idea and it actually works. So again, I was gonna put this and the other kitchen stuff in the kitchen, but I don't know. I really don't know how much room I have in there, so we'll see. But love how that turned out too. You can see the chicken theme going on, and it's gonna be going on for a while, you guys. I don't know what it is. You guys know I love like goats and cows and pigs, but I haven't found any cute patterns with those yet. It's just all chickens right now, so I'm just going with it. Okay, my last FFO is this. And this is Fresh Eggs, and this is by Cherry Hill Stitchery. And she has an Etsy shop. And so as soon as I saw this, I was like, have to have it. And I stitched it on Fabric Flare. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I can't remember what the fabric's called. Washboard, I think it's what it is. So it looks like plank wood. So I stitched this, and I did add the red right here. It was all black, but I added the red, and I got that idea off of Alyssa from Starry Night Studio. She did the red, and I was like, oh, I like that. It just gives it a little pop of color. So this is also with the coop, chicken coop, or chicken wire backing, red rickrack. And then this is a metal tin that Priscilla used for one of her finishes, and you can get them at Michael's. It's in the like laundry section. And then on top, I just added some greenery, some cotton picks, and 2 bows, and a flower, and a red gingham button. And it's magnetized to this, so it could come off. But I really love this too. But again, no room in the kitchen for it, so. But I'm all about chickens right now, you guys. Chickens and spring stitching, which that's one thing. When we did move in, I did not decorate for spring, which bummed me out, but it was just too much work to do. And all of my farmhouse stuff, just all of my house decor has been put up for a long time. It's been put up since October when I put out the Halloween, and then I went straight into Christmas. I just kept everything packed away, so I haven't seen any of my home decor in so long. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it back out and not worry about spring. I am still stitching, I will still do finishes, but you know, it stinks that I don't get to decorate this year, but that's okay. I got next year, and I'm gonna do 4th of July. I'll be ready for that. Okay, that's all my FFOs. All right, let's go on to whips, and I have quite a few. Because I have been, even though I don't have a whole lot of stitching time, I am like stitching as much as I can, trying to get it all in like a crazy person. It's called withdrawals, people. Don't move, because you will have withdrawals. You will be stressed out. Don't do it. Okay, my first whip this is a new pattern by Lizzie Kate. You can only get it at 123 Stitch. I am in the group, the Lizzie Kate Facebook group, and when I saw this, I guess she re-released this. Let me see. Does it say what year? No. But they said it was new, so I was like, I don't have it, I have to buy it. So I started that, and this is how far I've gotten on it. And this one, you guys, let me tell you how much I love it, but I hate it at the same time. I hardly ever have to frog. I have had to frog like 3 different times on this one. I'm like, I don't know if it's just because I'm tired or what, but oh my gosh. So last night I had this row almost done, had to frog it. I'm just like, forget it, I'm done. And I do want to chuck it in timeout, but I want to get it done because I'm so close, and it's so cute. And this is stitched on coffee tea dyed Monaco, which I got at the Fat Quarter Shop. And this, you can buy regular Monaco and coffee tea dye yourself, or you can buy this, which is already coffee tea dyed. And so it doesn't have the marbling, but it's just a perfect color. So that's my first one, my first whip. Okay, the second one is Easter Bunny Row by Bent Creek. And this is also stitched on the coffee tea dyed Monaco. And I love this one so much. And the color changes are Priscilla's, because when I saw this pattern, I don't know that I would have ever stitched it because I wasn't a huge fan of the colors. But when I saw Priscilla's, I was like, oh yes, it is beautiful. And I love it. It's so pretty. It just makes me happy. It's all springy. So I want to get back to this, and I do have a finishing idea for that one too. Okay, next one. Yes, I have a couple of them on here. Okay, yeah, this one right here, I started, we'll talk about this one. This one, it's getting frogged. It's like, this one totally went in timeout. This was more chocolate bunnies, and it comes with sulky threads. And I read on the thing and it said, you know, do, for 32 count or 16 count, you do 1 strand of floss. For 28 count or 14 count, you do 2 strands. Well, I did the 2 strands and it was so bulky. I don't know if anybody else had problems with that, but it was so bulky and I just quit stitching it because I didn't like it anymore. So I think I'm gonna find the classic Colorworks versions colors and try that, but this is just going in timeout. I can't believe I kept going on it that far and didn't stop, and because I hated it the whole time. I love the pattern, do not like that floss. And I tried with 1 strand, and on this fabric, the 28 count, it doesn't cover enough. So I don't know if anybody else had problems with that. If anybody else has tried, give me some tips and tricks on how to make that work, then I will try again. Okay, next whip is Spring Has Sprung by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I changed the colors on this a little bit too, same as Priscilla's. And this one's really super cute. And not much left on that either. Love that one. Okay, let's see, that one goes in here. Hold on, let me put these in here so I don't get confused. Okay, let's see, the next one, I am doing Peep by the Priscilla and Chelsea. And of course, you guys knew I was gonna do those because you guys know I love Rae Dunn. Even though I do not Rae Dunn hunt anymore, I have calmed down being the, but I still display it and I still have it and I love it. And so this is how far I've gotten on this one. So all I have to do is the top chick. And this is stitched on 14 count chalkboard Ada. Super cute. Okay, next one is Hens and Chicks, which I've been wanting to do forever. Again, more chickens. And here, not much of a start, just a little bit. And this is also stitched on the Lugana from Hobby Lobby. Coffee tea dye, just dunked really quick. Loving that one. Okay. Let me put this one away. Only got a couple more, guys. Okay, this one is The Rooster and the Hens by Little House Needleworks. And this is what I've got started. And this is on actual monocoat that was coffee tea dyed myself. And I did change the red to, I think it's Cherry Cobbler. And Robin from Magnolia Baby Creates, when I saw her color, I was like, I like that color. That's the perfect barn color. And it's the color I used for my Ho 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 Santa one. So if you want a really dark red that's really, really pretty, Cherry Cobbler, classic Colorworks. So I only have the quilt part left to go. Cute little chickens, loving the chickens. Okay, that one goes there. And my last one, my last whip, is the next section. So 1, 2, 3, I think it's number 4 of Bloomtopia. And I finished that part right there. And this is really cute. It's gonna definitely get displayed in my craft room somewhere. She should. So I'm loving that. Okay, that is it for whips. That was quite a few. But I've been stitching, trying to stitch like crazy because again, I just felt it's not right when you guys can't stitch. I'm telling you, it messes up your whole entire system. Like I'm so used to stitching every day. So it's nice to, at least I'm getting back to that part, but well worth it. just to see my dad. He's so cute, you guys. I went out the other day and I was showing him, I showed him one of my finishes and he was like, that's so beautiful. You can put it anywhere you want in the house. He's the cutest dad ever. I am so blessed. I have the best dad ever. Okay. From the Sew Emma Club from Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know where the other one is here. Hold on. I don't know where it went, but they've gotten new Lugana in, and this is 25 count. And this one is Cloud, which is just a white. And this one is Overcast. Really nice. And if you noticed, I haven't been stitching a whole lot of Ada because I am really loving the Lugana. It's coming out in more colors and it's so nice to stitch with. The next thing I got from the Sew Emma Club from Fat Quarter Shop are these mesh bags, and they come in 3 different sizes. I love the color of this one. And look how big it is, you guys. You could stick like all your Stitch Mania stuff in this, which is probably what I'm going to do. And the cool thing about this is you can actually stitch on it. How cool is that? I've seen somebody stitch, they have another little small blue one, and somebody stitched, I think one of Lori Holt's stitch cards on there, and it was so cute. So cute. Okay, time to move stuff around. Okay. Yeah, this pile right here. What did Christy say? That she wasn't gonna buy any more haul? I have been really good, I really have, but you know, market's coming and all these new things, and so I don't have any market stuff yet. I did order market stuff. It's just not here yet. So, haul. Tulip Festival by Brenda Gervais. Spring ones, mostly spring, which I don't think, I was hoping I was going to be able to get around to all these, which I probably won't, but you know, you still need to have them. And this is Basket Full of Springtime. Absolutely love this one. I did the Christmas one. Love it. Easter Wreath by Tiny Modernist. Love that one. And then I did get the Hip Hop Chockful. I love how that's so cute. My Floss of the Month Club by Fat Quarter Shop. Greens this month. I love these Floss of the Month kits. I love, because it builds up your stash, which is just awesome. Because you can never have too much floss. Okay, and then Fat Quarter Shop, they started a new thing. It's like every 3 months, so quarterly, and it is a Stitch of the Month Club, which we were so excited for. So this month you got a little bag, and then you got a whole little kit. Let me see if I can show. That's the pattern that they give you. So you get the floss, the fabric, the pattern, and you get this little box which you can put your needles in. So I was super excited about that. I like any kind of clubs. Okay, the next thing I got was the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, because I wanted to stitch Priscilla's pattern. And it also, if you go to Fat Quarter Shop, they have a floss pack. It has all the colors in it. So boom, bam, done. There you go. And it does actually have, it does have Punch Needle, but it does have a couple other patterns in here that are like this one right here. That's a heart and hand. It does have a couple other Easter patterns in there that you can cross stitch that are really super cute. Okay. And then this one, yay. This I posted on Instagram, and it's Cock-a-Doodle-Doo by Barbara Anna Designs. I had seen this, just the picture on Pinterest, and I kept tapping everything trying to find out what it was. So I'm like, I'll just put it on Instagram. You guys are amazing. So many people messaged me back. This is the pattern. This is the pattern. You guys sent me links to where I could find it. I got it off of 1-2-3 Stitch. And then what was funny is people were messaging me and they're like, if you find out what it is, can you let me know? So yeah, that was the whole day spent letting everybody know and finding out where this pattern is. And I cannot wait to stitch it. Chickens. I told you I don't know what's going on with chickens right now. Normally at this time I would be stitching more, because I am a huge seasonal stitcher, but I don't know, farmhouse is just screaming to me right now, chickens and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going for. Okay, what else did I get? I got bags from Denise at DotDotGooseDesign. Now this bag came out, the farm bag, it came out with different fabric around the outside, and it was hearts, and it was for Valentine's Day. Well, she ran, actually I think she still does have some, but then she decided because she ran out, she found more, she decided to use the green check, and that's the one that I wanted. I love this because then you can use it all year round. It's not just for Valentine's Day, and you know, this is my favorite one. Anything with barns. Another one that she sent me is one of her spring bags. Look how pretty this is. It's kind of primitive, which I like, and it's just, I mean, it's just beautiful. She does an amazing job. And love this one, the Easter bag. Look how cute that is, Barnes. Oh, and these are on sale right now in her shop for $20. So if you want one of these, if you've been thinking about it and you want one, run and get them before they sell out. And then there's the back. Check. So cute. So cute. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I didn't slow down really much, did I? Oh my gosh, I tried, you guys. But at Market, I was actually good. I only bought the ones that I really, really thought I would stitch. I mean, normally I would just buy everything that I kind of wanted, and I was like, no, you need to calm down, and you just need to buy the ones you really think you will stitch. So, yeah, I mean, I still got some patterns, but I mean, I tried to calm it down a little bit, you guys. Okay, let's see. So last time I was on, I said that, oh, you know what, let's do this. Let me do hold on, I'll get to that. So, kind of my plans besides finishing all that other stuff. There is, I think it's Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. She is doing on the 13th of each month, she does October stitching. So I wanted to join that, and the hashtag is Stitch Halloween 13. And so I am going to pull out and do one of these Blackbird Designs stockings, because I've been meaning to do that for a while now. So that's one thing I want tomorrow. So tomorrow, and it's Friday the 13th. You guys, we've had a full moon, time change, and Friday the 13th. That's why it's been a crazy week, I'm telling you. So I want to start on that. Just a sneak peek at what else I'm going to be doing is see this adorable fabric. And then I'm going to be embroidering something and making this into something that's gonna go in my shed. Oh, here's my other barley. There's another one of the Fat Quarter Shop Luganas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then Lori Holt, she has all of her stitch cards. And she made them all into little tiny pillows and stuck them in a bowl. And I was like, that is the cutest thing ever. Which I already started one for the pumpkin one. So I have all the patterns right here. And I want to stitch those into little pillows. And I actually have a cubby, like a rustic wood cubby, and I want to make them into pillows and stick in there. And that's gonna go in here too. It's hung up, it's just empty. So. But I do have plans for that. So that's pretty much my plans. Starting some of these other stitching and trying to finish some of the spring stuff, even though it won't go up. I still want to get it finished. So lots I need to do and finish the shed. I'm trying, you guys. I know you want a tour. I'm trying. You guys know I'm so picky and I want everything perfect. And I know that's not going to be for a while, but I will give you guys a tour. Okay, so now let's get to this. My last video, I had reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I have missed you so much. And people who have checked on me, who have messaged me on Instagram and said, we can't wait till you come back. Thank you so much. I was kind of thinking you guys were probably happy I was gone for a while. But I mean, I'm just astounded and so grateful for all of you that you still continue to watch me all the time. I mean, I could not be more blessed and more happy. Life is good right now. Life is good. So I have giveaways. Okay, so let's start. I should have wrote numbers on these, but I'll remember. So the question you guys are gonna answer first is, what is your favorite pattern from Market? That's a tough one for me. There are so many. I love the Brenda Gervais. I love Heart and Hand, or not Heart, Hands on Design. She had some really cute ones too. I don't know, I can't, maybe when I get them in, I'll be able to let you know on that one. But if there's one particular one that's your absolute favorite, put it in, that's gonna be your question. Just answer that. And then, so number 1 is gonna be Home of a Needleworker. That's what you'll win. Number 2 is gonna be Sweet Land of Liberty by Roveres. Isn't that cute? And then it even comes in the back. It comes with some lace and little ribbon that you can use to finish it just like she did. That's number 2. Number 3 is Stars and Stripes Freedom, also by Roveres. And it also comes with lace and a little charm in the back. Number 3, Stars and Stripes. Is that right? Stars and Stripes, yeah. Number 4 is Santas and Snowmen by Prairie Schooler, which I still haven't even got to these either. Normally I've been start stitching a little bit of Christmas and Halloween, not so much yet. Getting sidetracked with the chickens, you guys. Okay, and number 5 is Little Dove Designs, Home of a Stitcher, which I have stitched, and it's so cute and so much fun. So that's number 5. So again, just put what number you want. If you want all to be entered in all of them, put all the numbers, and then just answer what is your favorite release or pattern release from Market. Because I can't wait to read all of your guys's what's your favorite stuff. Because then I'm probably gonna have to go look it up. I think I've seen everything, but you never know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I probably need that one too. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you for all the love and support during the move. Again, you guys are amazing, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Everybody have a great 2 weeks. I'm gonna keep busting my booty on the shed so I can get it a video for you guys. Thank you for all the interest in it, and you guys have an awesome 2 weeks, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.